confiaron, pero mira, no. Llego con los míos y la grada explota. Le di la razón al que me quiso ver bien. Lo soñé en mi habitación y ahora en primera me ven. No te hablo del avión, vine por mi cinturón. No confiaron, pero mira, no. Llego con los míos y la grada explota. No confiaron, pero mira, no. Llego con los míos y la grada explota.
The site make this a brief site take. Instead, it's going to be much faster as they look to fight on the site. Meteor good for one at least, keeping numbers in favor, but Haodong, this man was impressive, able to constantly get behind enemies, but this time he's taken them head on. 3 kills already, and EDG are back in the round. A 4th just around the corner with Munchkin so desperately low, but Haodong falls. Texture putting up one hell of a fight. Connections, another with the headshot on Smoggy, and nobody, 68 HP. Oh, back to 6 bullets, a bit more spam ability, and he's right in the corner. Only one shot, and he needed both to land. That is 1-0.
What will be that we see Gen.G kind of stack up a little bit over on towards that A site. It's what this composition, for now at least though, already shutting down the players in mid, and they are just winning every single battle very easily indeed.
Asserting the dominance. Oh, first
Don't
shot,
you
not gonna lie.
dare.
He's up in the window!
You got what you deserve. I'll be
Absolutely.
honest.
Economic damage now looking pretty good for Gen.G. Already 2 rifles dropped. Let's see how many more. Again, there's so much money on the other side, but Munchkin was really starting to dice them up. Losing their utility, they're going to filter back in very quickly on the side of Gen.G. He's already used his dash. There's no easy way out. And with the shot not hit, nobody is punishing again and again. Again and again. Oh, wait till he steps on the international stage. Well, and in fact, Karen's on the way to help out. This could be a stacked site, and Munchkin at least grabs one. This is what...
An opportunity. Nice shot from Meteor though. Gonna go back in with the Sheriff. Still just means a 1-for-1 trade, but Karen's starting to step up. This is starting to look doable as he gets a second off the back of the Guardian. Little bro is gonna give his position away, and eventually, finally, this needs to be at least a 1-for-1 trade, and I think he's gonna get maybe even more than that. The only thing is the timing. There's that first, but Smoggy comes around the corner. The hard check.
Spike down A.
really saved the day with that one. Nobody's gonna recon out after dropping Texture, making it up top, but Chiron spotting it. They're just gonna send one player. Well, actually, they're gonna scatter in every direction, ensuring no matter what, he can't get all 3 kills.
Nah, not really. They are gonna hit this from the A site, and actually, we're gonna see a Hunter's Fury popped. They're gonna try and get the opener, and they might just succeed. Nice work to take out Karen. That weakens the defense a bit.
No, but they're aware it could still be online. Instead, they're going to commit towards the B side rather than going to A, and it's worked out, making it through the halls. But look who's right behind them. Nobody snuck his way in, and he's grabbed a quick double. The lead now convincingly in their favor, and with a lurk from Chichu. Chichu's at least been spotted, but they don't react in time. A free kill for him, but not the follow-up.
Haodong needs to find something here, and he does. It leaves it down to just one player actually within the site. They have to go running in, though. Karen might be able to just ruin their day, and that's exactly what he'll do. Karen has to be careful. He got isolated last time. In fact, he's playing anti-flash, ready for it, and will even pick off that first kill.
He's done extremely well. They know he's here, but the backup is covering him until he swings into Concon. A dangerous play for anyone to make. One that, well, was punished that time, but the trade is good. 2 versus 4. Munchkin and Meteor extremely low after that engagement. But what can really be done by just a lone gun of Smoggy? 15 seconds or so to get that spike on the ground, and it looks like it will make it to the ground, unfortunately not planted. The null command, and assumably the rest of the EDG squad will be following up with it. A full play towards the A site. And Lakia seems to be point of contact. It's nobody to find one with Texture down. Munchkin soon to follow, but EDG find a roadblock. Lakia just the one before he falls, as the defensive side is now locked out. 2 versus 3. Meteor, okay, he's caught nobody up top. The spike's still not planted, but Smoggy finds both kills. That get-go on Lakia, it's hard not to be drawn to.
He's dead.
Well, that's about as poor a start as you could get for the poor guy. He's got the 1 kill, no assists on the back of it, but his teammates Looking to pick up the pieces here in the pistol. Already finding a lot of value as Meteor. Stop shots, but this one, it couldn't get any easier. There you go. Smoggy down, much to say the least. He's got the first already. Okay, maybe there is a chance. The Meteor down below quickly shuts it down. Right here for EDG, 4 players stacked up and ready to go. Flash out. Kill not coming in onto the little guy. So the plant has been secured. EDG numbers thinned out. And that defensive side doesn't stand a chance at this stage, you have to imagine. Chichu 35 HP in a 1v3 with a sheriff in hand. And 2 of his opponents have rifles with a double peek setup. I don't know how he hit that shot, but
Kankan definitely saw him, and here comes that double flash, but he's managed to avoid both. And Kankan, you can't allow him to survive in these sort of positions, just continues his aggression. Karon, the only one left. He does still have the spike. He's gonna try and get the rats off, but Chichu picks him out of.
This drone's gonna get so much information as well. Here comes the dash, and the dash Kankan as well. He is repositioning and caught falling out of the sky. Smoggy's made it out.
Actually, Karon goes down. I don't know how EDG are going to find a gap in here. Oh, Tex just kind of got lost a little bit.
They go aggressive to try and root these players out of post-plant positions, but Meteor's got an angle, and up top, they've spotted that there's not 1 but 2 players. Players slightly out of the circle, especially with the height of it. Flash in deep, but Howdong he already saw him. Well handled to find the first. The numbers sit towards Gen.G with the side under their control, and now be aware of this. And even as the turret comes back up for a moment, it's too late. They've already gotten past, and it's Kankan, the danger man. Now operator in hand, dash online, Bladestorm in the back pocket, and he's making his way forward. He's making noise while the rest of his team come in to fill the gaps, and the players spotted up top. That's an ambitious way to try and take that fight. Munchkin's actually got an opportunity now, but Smoggy saves the day.
I feel like they almost need this one just to keep their economy strong, and they are utility dumping. Already Tech's just going to pick off one, but so much util thrown in to clear him out. It's easier said than done, though, as he takes out Chichu along with it. Nobody trying to clear this backline. Somehow Kankan's found another. They may not get to use that ultimate at all, because they're being picked apart. It's left all on to Karon, but the time is ticking low. If he gets this kill, it's surely done, and it will be. But he's going to go down with it. That was meant to be an economy builder. As they...
This man's crazy. He hasn't even popped his dash yet.
Yeah, he also doesn't know that someone's already crossed to the other side. So this really is a very, very audacious play. He's dead. He's definitely dead. I'm in onto the B site. 3 players. Oh, no. A single bullet tapped, and Chichu just ruins his opponent. They're not even going to get the spike down, and now this is a problem. Things become so much more difficult. The spam through from nobody is so clean. Has already spotted him on the angle. There is no hope. EDG come through with a dominant victory when it comes to map number 1. Insanely strong on these duelists, but so is nobody. And he's going to go almost immediately.
But it's up close Munchkin that I'm worried about. As the peak comes through, nice connection down to 47, but Munchkin finding that kill keeps him alive for the clutch. The 1 versus 2 that he finds himself in, a 3K to close this one out, and the first player he has to deal with is up in heaven. He hasn't realized that, and so that will be his downfall.
11 match, they only got 2 rounds on attack.
Well, this should be an easy farming round, with Gen.G just left down to pistols. An opportunity for them to get a little bit done there, but no shots connected, with just the one falling of Howdong. A good opportunity to build the economy seems to be just around the corner. There has been a retrieval. Karon posing a little bit of a threat with the Bulldog, but his HP is being chipped away at, down to 70 now. Good flash. The flank of nobody has caught Munchkin completely off guard, as we know what Lackey is capable of. Gen.G up close, but it's Kankan having pushed through the wall that will find the kill. A blast pack down to the... Smoggy still got the stun in back pocket as well, but it's not going to be used till they dive onto site by the looks of things. Howdong spotted and now challenged by Munchkin. Good kill found, but it's Kankan that's returning like for like. Nade down is perfect. It's not going to be planted anytime soon. But I like the idea to group up together, and Karon before the heal even comes through.
Flashes, a paranoia, like they have so much utility for this take-in. Already though, great start. Meteor, even while blinded by the paranoia, is going to be able to find one, and he gets the second as well. The duel is finally coming alive, but here comes that showstopper. They have to back out. There's only 20 seconds left. Any time that could be bought could be paramount. It's done so much damage. A flash just to try and catch him. He's going to be able to get the plant in, but look at where the rest of the players are. They've got to go sprinting to try and get back in here. It is shaky from GENG. I don't think it's going to matter, though. There's nothing they can do to stop this. It's a very peculiar round. Go running in with 30 seconds left. This is disgusting.
Yeah, no way you expect this. Reacting to it? Well, apparently is easy enough.
All right.
Texture just tanked a shotgun to the face. Chinchu's got a 50-50 if he checks left. Oh, no! Oh, Munchkin! A chance for more as well. The shots didn't land, but in rounds, but not in this one. The man advantage was to Gen.G. Now it's just right about even with a rifle recovered by Lakia.
Aftershock won't be placed before anything else can be done. Lakia still having his Tiger. Oh, he is going to be able to spot the man in the corner. Howdom, though, not stunned up. It doesn't matter. Even still comes back into the trade. Smoggy with his full belt of utility still online. Hasn't had to use any of it just yet. But instead, he's going to potentially just go walking through this smoke, and Lakia.
You can see this isn't how it's playing out. The judge, it could do a hell of a lot of damage up close like this. But the smoke is suspicious. They know there's something afoot, and Texture's dealt with it perfectly. Well handled by Gen.G.
Now, though, what can be found from EDG on the way back in? Probably not a lot. Karen's taken a little bit of damage, but he'll fade out of there before his life is lost. For Smoggy now, the value might actually come from going down to the spike.
The game plan for him. As another round swings to Gen.G.
From them, if they can keep things even throughout, I think they'll be quite content. Already a fantastic start. Meteor has been great throughout the series on an individual level. That's a little audacious, though. Trade out with the showstopper will keep it in their favor, and Kankan just goes through! The movement's sublime. And now just looks to try and get a little bit more. Rolling Thunder's going to leave Texture completely stunned up, but he hasn't been spotted. One bullet is all he needs, but Kankan's there again. A third kill for him already, and he needs the ace. He's going to look to try and get it half, but he's completely blinded. Already baiting them out. A second flash, and there is no hope. I've seen that one before, Mitch, but it won't happen this time. Okay then. It just comes down to can he make this one costly, but the fact is the economy now of Gen.G is off the charts. You win an eco and then have a couple of cleaner rounds. He's still actually killed.
Roll anywhere else, so there's not much of a backup plan here. The showstopper, well, that's plan A, and it hasn't worked out. Those players slowed down, sure, split, but they've already got players towards the site. Meteor's in position, teammates coming in to rally alongside him, and the retake attempt from EDG, it's not going too well. Kills swinging in favor of Gen.G, trade after trade. How low he is, Viper's Pit activated, and that's gonna even the playing field a little bit.
It was so close to taking him down, but now Meteor in the right place at the right time. Oh, they'll have an extra player in to support. Nobody already watching, but he doesn't get either. Luckily, Kankan is there.
Oh, and so is Chichu. Good shot to start and a follow-up. That's Sublime. 21 HP left. It's time to get that spike planted for Gen.G. The last player standing will take Chichu down, but still 3 more, 15 seconds left. And surely this plant cannot be acquired. He'll tap it first to try and fade into a fight. It doesn't go his way. Thought about walking into spawn. Instead, it's the sight on the back of a flash. A dash now up close to the pit, and as Chichu thinks about going outside of it, that could be the end of his life if he did. It's all down to timing. He's won the first, but that's all he gets.
Meteor almost gets the kill himself. Kankan, though, you can't give this man that much space. Quickly takes 2. This round is starting to fall apart. They know exactly where Texture is, but can't quite connect onto him. The Tiger's gonna go through, but he runs through on the other side into the 1v1, but it's still Kankan. They just can't deal with this man.
This should be an interesting one. It's right off rip. Both are used, and Texture! A double kill, but there's still one man standing. Not anymore. This is Texture's round.
To find any space here is gonna almost rely on a mistake, and well, you know what? Somehow Smoggy has made this interesting. It won't matter, though.
EDG still just toying with that map control. It looks like they'll be taking the fight eventually, and it's Kankan and Smoggy. And they're just waiting for Gen.G to make that move to re-clear the space. Player spotted up close, stun is good. And he's only bought himself a second as that smoke fades. Chichu lands this shot. Texture on 45, in a lot of trouble. Emerging from the smoke element. What? Surprise! How has he gotten all three? He was 45, now 15 HP, with nobody, all alone. The frenzy up close in heaven. He has thread the needle beautifully for that one. And with Texture being on 15 HP, it all depends on where nobody's looking in the wrong way. Texture's got 4.
Well, that was a round that should have been for EDG, but for that man. And you know what? They're doing all right.
Individuals are coming online.
Forsaken set the bar.
Hey.
That could be enough. They've actually got a great read as well. 3 players set up. Tiger through. Now there is a judge coming out from Card. The push through on the other side, but the trades have come in. Kept things in their favor. They don't expect Meteor to be here. Why would you? Another man pushing into mid, and Karen's there alongside him. Gen.G could give themselves a massive boost if they could take this round away, and well, Smoggy.
True, but he doesn't want to give it away. It's a contact play into a judge, and he got the contact he was looking for. This city's a little confusing sometimes. The GPS doesn't work. Nice shot by Meteor, doubled up on as well.
It's actually going to give him a showstopper, but he has to try and fall back from it. And actually, the defenders are going to use their own one. Karkash just found another one. Finally, it takes a bazooka to take him out. He's given some essence of hope for Howdong, but Texture was blind.
Yeah, he did actually blast back up in the air. Yeah, true. Howdong, wrong way. Wasn't looking into the oncoming traffic. That's 3 players swinging out on B main. He doesn't even get the info that there's 3 of them there. It's the worst part. Gets shot in the back.
Khan, and what can he find here? He's been stellar, and that's already the star they were looking for, leading the way into the side. He doesn't know there's another man behind him. Will be taken out, but that entry does enough. Any sort of plant, but hasn't been able to, and the rotation coming around from Munchkin, you'd think he maybe wait a moment, but he just does it all himself! Smokes could be gone within a second because this man is just not missing. He's now 1 away from Texture, by the way.
They've not seen anyone in vents move towards heaven. Munchkin's in position. He's got 1, and not the follow-up. But Con has another challenge. It's Meteor's up that's come through with a dash still online, who seems to be destined to close this round out. There it is. Not just the round, but the map with it. A 13-5 statement.
Yeah, I've leaked what she said. She can come find me if she wants. Either way.
A lot of control. Smoggy though with it. Oh, okay, never mind.
No, never mind whatsoever. That has just been a...
For the rotate through. There's no way Chichu could have expected that.
Yeah, it's the orchestrator, the conductor from the back of the gun barrel spotted. Lineups, they could use a gravity well, but I don't think they're even going to need it. Picking this team apart, Smoggy at least has found 1, but here comes those lineups. Anybody even gets close to that spike, and they've already spotted both players. Meteor's blinded himself, but it doesn't even matter. And now the Grabwell's also caught out Smoggy. A clean take.
Played super slow. Early on here, I'm not sure what Meteor just did. Maybe popping a flash through A main, then TPing right over to B. Perhaps even grabbed the rotates over. But 1 man is still here. Standing his ground. Well, not anymore. Chichu's not standing at all. Good shot from nobody. And an angle lined up, but Meteor was ready for it.
They're just so passive in their spots. Ratty angles being held as well. Okay, sure, as said, you've got players like Meteor who just want to try and farm up as many orbs as possible, but
the dash was heard. They know Con is coming around this angle. 2 players are lined up, ready to punish. And
there's some serious pressure, and at least support has began to rotate in. Smoggy actually pushing into his own util to try and just get anything there, and it's so easy. They are making this look.
They're boxing him in. Chichu knows his only chance is to come out swinging to try and take the fight before every
this could be big.
time they run it. Nice position. Oh no!
He puts his gun away! And instead, well, it's a little bit later, but it still works out for Karen.
But if you're on EDG right now, the real concern is Smoggy and Howdong being so low. A bullet, all that's needed to take down the final player, and it is delivered. That Hunter's Fury to clear your way back through. The null command.
Yeah, so much needs to happen, and I don't even know if they're going to get anything again! Can't call with no gun in hand, and Karen is just doing so much damage, devastation. Smoggy at least, it's just exit kills. The team that didn't fear Gen.G are just getting ruined by them. Chichu's been able to find anything And, oh, it's gonna get one for free.
Having a lot of the utility that gets them out to sight. Problem is, it was Con dropped on the other side. That's your entry. Howdong tries to fill the role, and he's shut down immediately. Lackey is caught in the corner, though. Trapped in there, and the big iron takes him down. Back up. Well, the first shot doesn't hit. Some damage done. The eyes focused forward. Good flash. And good punish. Even though Chichu catches one from behind, he's going to swing straight into this op. I like the cage. Great use of it. Great swing. Oh, but he doesn't hit the kill shot. 55 HP, but that's enough for Texture to still be able to duel. And with Meteor coming around the other side, I don't see a lot of ways this goes for Chichu. He needs to be quick, clean, and clinical. Good shot, good correction as well. Meteor forced back, and the defuse is underway. No utility for the Yoru. It's gonna be a drive peek, and it's worked out. One that lets them get close from middle and then pop.
No.
He's out, okay, cool. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, he's been hunted. Oh my God, the damage is huge.
That's one of the best Hunter Furies I've ever seen. He's got some support, but again, there's a smoke to deny them a Meteor in an aggressive position. Just doesn't seem to be missing a beat. Stolen away by, no matter who you are, you shut this man out completely. But that has been the story thus far. Even being played with by an opponent. You can see just trying to make this awkward, try and make this confusing, and there's Texture. Even still, though, Con has managed to take him down. A trade. Finally, we see. There's a cypher.
He got a tag, Tom. He got a tag.
It's because they're finally going B. That doesn't happen very often. It doesn't matter, though. They're still losing every single fight ahead of them. Chichu. Probably gobsmacked that they've actually entered into the B site. I don't know where he's hoping to go here. They're so ready for it. He does at least manage to drop the player planting, but it's after they've already planted. And while just as every other round goes, Meteor taking space. There hasn't been a battle or a brawl in this round. EDG have played a little bit more passive. It doesn't make a damn difference. They're being battered. Con again tries to be the hero, but this time and every time he has been shut down. Well, that's nothing they could do. A nice shot at least. He'll know where they are. It's going to be another thing altogether. The plant not the safest, but that's cover. They didn't even need the plant in the end. EDG clearly not giving up just yet, but this man in pistol rounds is devastating as ever.
Some of that energy, and then some.
Yeah, you need more than that. Starting to bridge the gap, and that's one hell of a way to kick off the buy round.
The drone could clear him, or at least keep him behind this Viper wall as it's about to go up and the push to come through. Texture, no dash. He's being silenced, suppressed, but he still fires back. 23 HP though, and the players are quickly circling him, encircling him, I should say, and finally taking him down. Munchkin and Karen to do it all. Nice shot by Karen. There's an opportunity. If he can buy some time, the flank will catch another off guard, and now it's winnable again. Gen.G has suddenly found legs in the round, but a snake bite in hand leads to Munchkin's death. Karen has to clutch this alone. He's keeping his opponent behind the pyramid, but nobody jumps up top. Viper utility to block them on the retake, but the fight is taken instead. Munchkin blinded up completely, but Con can't get it done with Karen on the side. 3 kills quickly found, and even the Blade Storm frag on the flanker. Easy peasy for Gen.G.
Been within top 4 at international events. Now they look to beat the China #1, a team again who's been in the playoffs before, and this time it's looking like it might be theirs. Their organization within VALORANT, and it's looked like it is done and dusted. Gen.G will be the second team to make it through to the playoffs. Seasons, like expectations for this roster were nowhere near as high as this. Now they sit top 4 in the world. They're looking at a chance of genuinely fighting for a trophy. And for some of the players, well, this is elation. This is time to prove themselves. For some of them, this is their first time. You're looking at Karen, someone who was stolen from Ranked. And right now, as said, top 4. That's where they currently sit within the VCT.
That's why you don't troll your ranked games.
Yeah.
You never know who's on the other side. I'm frankly unbelievable.